The year I turned 12, summer arrived in great, slow waves of warmth that seemed to gather up every corner of our little town and hush it into drowsy contentment. My mother always said August was the month when time forgot itself. Days stretched like well-worn ribbons, fraying at the edges, but still strong enough to hold together families, laughter, and 1,000 small hopes. That summer, I found myself drifting further from the ordered comfort of home. Drawn by the peculiar magnetism of the wild blackberry brambles that grew behind old Mrs. Felix's house, a forbidden patch on the other side of the creek, tangled and overgrown, but dazzling to my young eyes. I remember the air most vividly, heavy with sweetness, thick with the scent of sun-baked earth and ripening fruit. The creek behind our house trickled lazily under the weight of the heat, its banks crowded with cattails and the hum of hidden crickets. My sandals squelched through the muddy path, the cool squish between my toes a small rebellion against my mother's certainty that bare feet are for sure going to catch a cold days. I crept away early, the kitchen still filled with the smell of frying apples and cinnamon, my father humming low as he spread marmalade across toast. No one noticed me slip out, or perhaps they noticed and let me go. Sometimes parents consent to small adventures in the silent hope their children will come back changed, wiser if only by a thread. The bramble patch itself was a wild kingdom, a tangle of thorn and leaf, and the deep blue-black promise of berries so ripe they nearly burst to the touch. I entered with hands already stained by sap and summer dust, my skin alert to every scratch and swish. When I knelt in the heart of the thicket, the world narrowed to the hum of bees and the gentle whip of wind twisting through briars. The sun flashed gold above, pressing warmth into my scalp and shoulders, making sweat bead at the nape of my neck. The berries glistened in clumps like dark garnets, and my fingers moved reverently, picking each fruit with the careful intent of one gathering wishes rather than food. That morning, the ripe scent of crushed berries clung to my hands, mingling with the earthy tang rising from the ground. I remembered stories my grandmother told of summer afternoons in her own youth, of how she'd carry home treasures of fruit to fill jars and pies, how the taste of blackberry,